Welcome back to another very exciting episode of Modern Motors. You can tell the thumbnail, we're talking about the bumper tabs. This was originally filmed with Crystal in the video, but now she is not ready for the video. We've filmed this like 3 times. The audio is messed up. I don't know why. We just have the worst luck with filming. But anyways, bumper tabs. You guys have been asking for this for the longest time, and I have a lot of explaining to do. This will not be a how-to video. I know I committed to it, but we had somebody back out, so we had somebody else that felt comfortable with being on camera, film themselves putting it in. That will not be in this video, but hopefully it's either going to be a short or a long form video, but that video will come out in a few weeks, days, I don't know, but it'll be here shortly. I'm gonna go inside to show you a demo of how these work versus our old ones, but I figured we have a whole spare fender, looks better inside. The first thing that we're going to start with is our old tabs. Last time you guys saw this product was back last year sometime when we had posted this video. And this was the fitment on our last product. If you look at the new version, you can see that all of the guidelines are there. All the curvature is there in the right places the way it should be. Compared to our old design, if you kind of line them up side by side, they kind of look like they fit, they kind of don't. Curvature is a little bit wrong on the old version compared to the new version 2. A little shorter. And we're gonna talk about why they look so different and kind of how they install. Sorry, I bought this as a demo fender. It's a little dirty, probably should clean it, but essentially the way this installs is a lot smoother, right? Easy guide in. Much more smoother, cleaner than the last version, and we can kind of talk about why this kind of feels that way and looks that way. So just to give you guys some context, the main people that have this issue are Alfa Romeo Giulia owners. This tab kit will not fit the Stelvio. We eventually will come out with the Stelvio version, but the Stelvio owners aren't really impacted the way that Giulia owners are impacted. Especially 2017 owners, because the cars are so low in general, and the 2017 was the lowest version, a spring setup. Essentially what happens is when you get caught on a curb, or even when you're just taking off the bumper, the material of the bumper to the tabs is so thin, it just pulls apart. So a lot of Alfa owners need tab replacements, but Alfa Romeo does not sell a tab replacement, so you have to buy an entire bumper, which a bumper costs $400 to $500 plus paint. They're gonna have like $1,000 plus into a bumper when all you really need is these tabs. Okay, now that you got your demo, I'm gonna try to explain in the best way possible on how this product came to be. This is a one-to-one replica, the only one-to-one replica on the market that I know of. And I have seen a lot and I have tested a lot, and we have come a very long way. We know way too much about bumper tabs. We're gonna talk about the design, we're gonna talk about the material, we're gonna talk about why others don't work, and why this is superior to them all. We're gonna talk about why we stopped selling them, where our price point is at, why we price it that way, and everything in under the sun, if I can. Try to shoot it in a very short time span, so if I talk fast, I apologize. Follow along, slow me down if you can. When we first sold these, we sold out of all of our inventory in 7 days. We sold 25 units of these. We immediately got feedback from some of those first customers. One of those customers that we sold this to, his name was Josh. Josh was getting work done by our friend Jason at Alfissimo, and we actually shipped this product direct to Alfissimo. And when we did, we said, hey, give us some feedback. What do you think about the product? Would you have any interest in retailing this? And you know, what do you think overall? And Jason did not hold back. Friends don't let friends sell bad products, and he gave me the full rundown. He said he did not like the fitment, he did not like the material, he didn't think that they were durable enough, and he said that we have a lot of room for improvement off the rip, and he would have no interest in retailing these at its current state. And for most people, this was perfectly fine. We were selling this, and we had a lot of test customers done all over the United States, and not one person complained about the fitment or the quality or anything of that nature. But when he gave us that feedback, you know, I took it in. I think that we could do better, and I immediately pulled this from the website. No one was able to purchase it, and we have been flooded over the last few months with people trying to purchase this unit because it's such a big problem. And I knew, because this was such a problem, that I wanted to make sure that we got it right, and I think we got it right with this product. So let me talk to you about the flaws with this one. First things being first, it's not the right hole sizes. It doesn't line up at all. This hole right here needs to be pushed over just a little bit. It's not a one-to-one replica. These mounting points are pretty weak. They're not sturdy enough. This product is very flimsy, which it has a good tensile and heat resistance, but the impact could be better. The guidelines are on the wrong side, so obviously there was a lot of room for improvement on this unit. We did change the materials. Some of you guys got this material, which was better impact, a better material, so we thought, but again, we got some feedback that this could be better. So again, we just completely pulled the product from the website and kind of went back to the drawing board. This is the same exact style, guidelines, everything, just a different material. To save ourselves from starting back from the drawing board, we figured we'd fix the bigger problems at hand, which was the mounting points. So we didn't reinvent the wheel. Obviously, you know, this channel, we've pulled apart this car a million different ways, and what we found was this part. This is on the back bumper. This is what holds your parking sensor in. The way that they do it is they plastic weld with a little bit of adhesion into these little holes, and this is what holds it onto the bumper. The bumper is made out of polypropylene, which is the same material that the front bumper is made out of. So this material works. This is not polypropylene, but the mounting material is the same, like it works with the polypropylene. Anyways, we replicated that design over here. We took the exact same measurements, the exact same layout, and we put it all around here. And so when you install this, either JB Weld panel bonder or plastic weld will grip into these holes and hold this really well onto the OEM bumper. So second thing we did to fix the design was we obviously scanned OEM bumper tabs to get to this product. So this had the holes, this had the same type of design as the OEM bumper tabs. There's a gentleman, his name is Nicholas. We've known Nicholas for a really long time. He is on the forums. He has a few QVs in the past, but right now he has an Orca QV that has this problem. We've known him for a really long time, so we sent this product out to him to do some demo testing for us. When we sent this out, again, the feedback was it wasn't lining up 100% like OEM. It was missing the guidelines, it was missing fitment, it could be better again. And so at that point, we're kind of lost and confused. So I reached out to Jason and said, hey, what do you think should be the solution at this point? Because I've done everything I can to make sure that this is a one-to-one product. And he gave me honest feedback. He said it's not a one-to-one product. If it wasn't scanned on the bumper exactly the same with the guidelines and everything, that is a one-to-one replica. That would be a one-to-one replica. And so far, everything you've showed me is not that. So we did exactly what he recommended. We bought an OEM bumper. Nicholas bought it for us. We had the bumper cut up, sent out, shipped out to our modeler with the tabs intact onto the bumper. We had it fully scanned while actually attached. We have obviously this product here, which is completely guidelines and all one-to-one replica. And again, there's a free file that's come out. Even our old product that you see here, none of them are one-to-one replicas. Nothing on the market is a one-to-one replica except for this one that we have made in hand. And so we're super happy about it. The fitment is impeccable. We've had this tested now on a numerous amount of cars, 2.0s and QVs, and not one person has complained about fitment. They actually rave about it. So we're really happy about this product. Next thing, let's talk about the material. Okay, we know that there's a metal one that has come up. We know that some people have recommended different materials. A lot of customers have asked us to make them in carbon fiber. We asked Jason again, and just so you guys know, Jason, we don't have like a discount code, Modded Motors, that you can put into Jason's website. We get no back-end pay. We have no affiliation in that regard with Jason. Jason helps us with our products, and he's a very good friend. Vice versa, we help him with his, and do some promotion for him. But there is no like value added to us to promote Jason. We just like him as a person, and he really truly came through with this product and helped us out a lot on it. And he's been helping us for the last, every time I call, he answers. So thank you to, you know, first and foremost, Jason, for getting us to this point. But anyways, I called Jason again. I say, what material should you think we should do it out of? Stainless steel, aluminum. We considered carbon. We considered everything under the sun. And he hooked us up with the first customer that reached out, which was that bought this demo pair, which was Josh. Josh, and if you're watching, thank you, Josh, is a retired chemist. And what he told us is metal would not work because it would not adhere properly. So aluminum, stainless steel, any of those things, it wouldn't adhere the same way plastic would. And if you could, for whatever reason, adhere it properly, it would damage the bumper over time, whether that would ruin your paint, whether that would ruin, just break your bumper in a different place, or just fall off because it didn't adhere properly. It just wasn't the right solution. Metal or carbon wouldn't work. Now we do have a carbon version of this that is coming out that is specifically for our GTAM bumper owners. If you happen to run into the issue where you break your bumper and you want to replace it instead of plastic, because I don't think plastic will hold up as well on the fiberglass, we'll have a carbon version, but that is for the GTAM bumper owners. So the solution to make this in was polypropylene, which is the same material as the OEM bumper. There's only one issue with polypropylene and making these in polypropylene, is it was expensive. And ultimately I would have to raise the price on you guys, and I don't want to make it feel like I was doing some type of cash grab or like trying to, you know, make a ton of money off of these products. So I opted not to make these in polypropylene just for the cost saving aspect, you know, and not making these a fortune to afford. Because it would have almost doubled the price, and I just didn't think that was the right thing to do. So we tested a ton of different materials. We have like, I can't stress how many materials that we tested with this, more than just this right here. Obviously from our first version to where we're at now, we've thought of everything under the sun. And so what we had to make sure of, that it could still plastic weld. It still had those properties, so like an official body shop could adhere this properly. It had the right tensile strength, better than OEM, heat resistance, better than OEM, impact, better than OEM, and that was a very hard material to find. So if you ask me the material, I will not tell you the material because it took us a long time to find that material. If you want to go print this out, go print this out whenever you want to go print it out, but it took us a very long time to find this. This product here still has carbon fiber properties into it. What that means is this is very strong, but it can still take impact. It has high heat resistance, has a really high tensile strength, all across the board better than OEM, and it's going to be listed on our website. You guys can go look at all the ratings for this product right here, but it is a very good material. So not only do we have the data behind it, we actually tested this on customers' cars. We sent this out to be tested across the United States. And again, we have had zero issues, complaints with adhesion. Some people have chose to plastic weld it, which because this heats up at a different temperature than polypropylene, it is a little bit harder to plastic weld. So we do recommend either JB weld or panel bonding. That would be our preference. But if you have the know-how and skill, you could, you know, plastic weld this. But finding that material is really hard. It still has carbon fiber properties to an extent, but obviously more plastic than anything. So again, we opted out for polypropylene, but we are 100% confident that this product will be, if not as good, better. And one more time, thank you to Jason for helping us get to this point and answering all my questions about these bumper tabs. Thank you to Josh for giving us a chemistry lesson. Thank you for Nicholas to being our test dummy. Thank you to Eric at Alpha Mods for also being our test dummy. Thank you to anybody who's actually helped to get us to this point. Our first customers that purchased our first units to give feedback. We truly, truly appreciate it. It truly takes a village to come together to build a very unique and cool product. I know it seems simple, but there's a lot of thought and effort that goes into this. But to go back to our first customers, if you bought this pair or you got this other type of material that we sent, you can get this for 100% free. Just send us an email, let us know that you bought this pair, give us your order number, and we'll replace your pair with this one at no cost to you. If you buy either one of these products, you're just not happy with it, send us an email, give us a time to rectify the issue. I saw somebody on Facebook said he just wasn't happy with this product, but I never got an email. I can't rectify a problem that I'm not aware about. But if you buy these and you're like, man, I don't want to buy them, and they break within a year, that would be a waste of money, waste of time, and it'd be frustrating. These will all come with a 1-year warranty. All you have to do is send us your order number, send us the picture of it broken. We will send you out a replacement free of charge to you. These will last for a year, and it will restart when we send you out a new pair. If for whatever reason this goes wrong, which I'm confident it won't, but in case this pair goes wrong, your year will start over. Let's say you got it and on the 11th month it breaks, we'll send you out a new pair and it'll be good for another 1-year warranty, okay? And just to the person who helped us build this, we have a new modeler who's modeling a lot of new products for us. He comes from the Porsche world, so he has a much higher standard. We're really happy with our new modeler, and I think we're gonna have some really cool products that are coming out in the future that you guys are really gonna like and be happy with. But shout out to Kelly that helped us build this. As always, this video is sponsored by TCG Repair. If you guys are in the DFW area and you need repairs on your Alfa Romeo or any car, make sure to hit them up. Last thing I want to talk about is price point for these products. I would like to start with, I'm not a 3D modeler or designer. I don't print stuff here. We have manufacturers now all over the United States, but we don't print these ourselves. Obviously, we're creating content. We're doing a lot of different things in the background here. So this is what we do on our daytime job. So we got a quote for these anywhere from any model, even here locally, was about $25 a unit to print these anywhere. And so just to give you some understanding of how the price point works, I know you could probably print these cheaper, but that's what we're paying per unit, $25, which I know was high now. So $25 per unit, right? If you know the Modelware website, we don't charge any shipping for anywhere in the United States. So we have to take the highest price point in shipping, which is around $6, $7-ish. $6, $7 plus, you know, gas, stickers, you know, everything else, the miscellaneous, another $5. You're looking at somewhere around $35 to $37 is what a product that this was costing us. We're only selling it for $50. There's only about $12 there. You don't also consider refunds, broken packages, lost packages. We still have to pay per unit, right? So if one item is lost, we're already now another $30-something and trying to replace something that we're already out money. So one or two items and we're we're not making any money, okay? So this has to make also some sense for us to retail and sell. So that's how we came out to the $50 price point for both units. I don't think we're asking a lot of money for them, but if on the off chance you feel like, hey, these guys are asking way too much money, there's this free file out here that you can print out for free anywhere. This is clearly not the same product as this, and it doesn't fix the problem at hand. The problem at hand is that the material is too thin and is going to break off OEM. So if you weld this, plastic weld this, or bond this to the OEM bumper, you're just going to end up in the same position. But if you want something free, go print this out for free.
That's not ours, though, I should say.
This is not ours. This is not ours. This is somebody who made this online, but this is a free file. No, we are not giving away our file at any cost, any price point. As you can tell, it took us a long time to get to this point. No, the file's not for free or for sale. Again, it's $50 for the pair. We're not going to sell them per side because more often than not, you're also going to rip the other side. So we'd rather sell it in the pair. If you really, really want just one side, send us an email. Just in my opinion, just buy the pair. It's gonna save you a hassle in the future, especially if you plan on keeping this car for a long time. We could have continued to sell this without any issue, but we wanted to do it better. We wanted to put something out there that we can stamp our name behind and we feel confident in. I feel 1000% confident in selling as many of these as they possibly can because I have 100% trust in the process that we made this with the purest intent to fix a problem for Alfa Romeo Giulia owners. It's not about the money for us, okay? There is profit to be made. Now, when you buy with anybody else, right, that goes straight into their pocket. When you buy from us, it goes right back into content for you guys. So all of this money that you guys spend on our website goes right back into content. And hopefully you guys can appreciate that. We're not just, you know, getting a bag over here and we're just running away with it, right? As you may see at some of these other places. These are available on the website right now. I don't have the pictures up. Hopefully by the time this goes live, the pictures are up. But these are available right now to purchase. Last thing I need to say before we leave, next video will be on Monday, so it'll be kind of crunch time because we have a ton of content that needs to go out. The 21st, I will be in California through the 23rd. If you are in the California area, the OC area, and you want to come say hi in person, please go follow our Instagram. I'll try to post it on YouTube community as well. We'll be posting what events that we're at so you guys can come say hi in person. I want to meet a lot of you guys. Actually, one of our main demographics is California. I think it's our second popular to New York. So if you're in California, I want to say hi. I want to meet you guys. And yeah, I think that's it. That's it. Right?
Yeah.
Right? But yeah, seriously, this took us a long time to film. I don't know how long this video is. Hopefully it's short, but I feel like it's going to be a really long video. Hopefully you listen to the whole thing. I can't say one more time thank you to everyone who helped us get to this point. We love you guys. We'll see you guys in the next one, which will be Stelvio video for the Stelvio viewers. Bye. 3, 2,
Like,
and action.
I feel like you know when you go to those fancy parties?
This is definitely not a fancy party. This is like a ghetto party.
You want an appetizer?
Welcome back to another very exciting episode of Modern Motors. Today we're talking about our bumper tab repair kit. It'll be a very long-winded episode. I have a lot of information to get out, so... It is nice and quiet outside. We've been trying to film this video for like, I don't know how many days at this point. There's either birds or people, but it looks like gloomy doomsday out here, and so it's sketch and no one's outside, so perfect to film. Anyway.